close my eyes.
Yes, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Big up to everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Happy New Year to everyone as well. If I've not seen you since the New Year, Happy New Year to absolutely everybody out there. Hope you're having you had a wonderful Christmas time. You had a wonderful New Year. And we're going to start 2025 in the right way, talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, God. Do it to myself again. Big up to everyone, though. Yes, so obviously change of, as everyone can see, there's a bit of a change. I've had to actually move out of my office and actually move into mine and my wife's bedroom. So, yeah, it's what it is. My son needs his own bedroom now, so my office is no more. And I gave my office up for my son who needs his own bedroom. So, yeah, I'm in here now. But I've got a new desk, massive new desk as well. Yeah, got new stuff. It's all going to be good. Hopefully you can all hear and see me okay. I know the lighting isn't great yet. I've got to get some new lights. So, yeah, the lighting will be better tomorrow. It's where the magic happens. Damn right. Yeah, that bed right there. I'm not going to go into it. I'm going to go into that. Big up to everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Big up to Angie as well. Happy New Year to you. Hope you're having a good one. Nelia, Happy New Year to you. Yeah, you got to love the Arne Bop. Big up Alex, Lakers, Calvin in the house. Big up to Daryl. Big up to Oscar. Big up to Freedom. Big up to Jennifer. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, Eddie. Double A in the house. Maroon in the house. Promo. Happy New Year, son. Big up Colin as well. Happy New Year to you, man. Happy New Year to Red Gaz in the chat as well. No, the Linda's book is there to stay forever. How dare you? Hang on, Dusty Roads though just fell over. I've got to pick Dusty Roads up. But yeah, that stays there forever, man. That Linda's book is not moving. Linda's book is not moving. I hope everyone's doing good. If you are new around here, thank you very much. If you are new around here, if you are a new subscriber as well to the channel, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. The numbers over Christmas on the channel have been excellent, and I owe that all to you guys for coming in over Christmas, watching the shows, watching the channels, and the channel's growing nicely, and that's down to every single one of you. So my hat's off to all of you. Thank you very much for being here again. Appreciate it. Big up Mr. Slotball as well in the house. I appreciate it, love, man. Honestly, in the house as well. Happy New Year, son. Guys, before we start, make sure you're hitting that like button. I've got 165 people already in the house. We haven't even started. We should have 100 likes. Let's do it real early. It's the new year. It's the new year. Let's do this early. Let's get 100 likes straight up. Let's get 100 likes straight up. Let's break a record on the channel. First show, I believe, of 2025. It's 175 people here. Straight away, let's get 100 likes. Let's go for it. We're on 53 likes already. So hit that like button, but guys, keep hitting that like button. I'd appreciate it. I am looking at Optimus Prime. You certainly are. That is Optimus Prime right there. And that is John Carese. John Carese and so you got John Carese, Optimus Prime, and Jamie Phillips. What more do you need? What more do you need? Guys, before we start as well. So I have noticed in the previous few videos that we've done, it's been a bit tetchy in the chat, and people are getting banned and left, right, and centre. Now, I'm not banning anyone. I don't do that. I leave all that to the mods. What I want to ask everybody, if you have a disagreement with a person in the chat, as long as they're not swearing at you, they're not being a bit disrespectful, they're not being ill-mannered, there's no racist language, no sexist language or anything like that, can you please not ban anyone? Disagreements are fine. Just call it a day, go, all right, we don't agree, and move on, please, guys, because, you know, I want the chat, the community over here to be nice. There's nothing wrong with having heated discussions in the chat, guys. Go for it. Have a heated discussion, but don't let it go too far. It's only football at the end of the day, and, yeah, we don't need things to go too far, guys. But Happy New Year to everyone. Big up Scotty in the chat. Big up to everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. Jay, we need you this. Big up Cobra Kai. You know what I'm saying? Big up Cobra Kai every single time, man. Big up Promo only ban. Yeah, exactly. If that is it, as Promo has said, they're only ban if it's racist, homophobic, etc. Banter and football disagreements are all good. So, like Promo says there, anything of that mark, ban. Anything else is all good. All good. Yeah. So, should we talk about? Should we get on to the Trent stuff? Is doing my tits in. I don't really want to talk about it too much, but I am a Liverpool fan. This is a Liverpool only football channel. You know, we got to talk about these things when it's in the news, and the biggest thing in the news for a Liverpool fan right now is this Trent stuff. Unfortunately, it's doing my head in. I expect it's doing your guys' heads in as well. And we need to chat about it. Big up Vikram as well. I love the optimism of your title, but I fear the worst. Yeah, I'm an optimistic guy. I can't lie. You can swear. You can swear, but don't take it too far. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes people like swearing, and I get it. I'm a swearer. Yeah, but yeah, mods, just be cool with stuff, yeah? Be cool with stuff. Big up Munsey in the chat. Munsey, it's been a while, man. I hope you're doing well. Wow, Munsey. Are you back on the scene now? You're back doing this stuff? Big up to you. Have we got a Sam? Have we been infiltrated by a Sam? Is that what's happening here? Have we been raided? Big up everyone. Yeah, leopards in the trees, you know. Leopards in the trees. Yeah, and you, man. And you. Good to see you, man. Leopards in the trees, you know. Leopards in the trees. Big up David. Big up David. Let's see who else is here. Right, big up, guys. Oh, you're all good. Happy New Year to everyone here. Leopard in the tree, you know. Leopard in the tree. Oh, big up, Mumsy. Big up, Mumsy. Good to see you, hello, man. I'm glad you're good. It's going to take my opportunity. Ken Wynn, big up to you. Swell, my friend, big up to you. Right, guys, let's go. Trent Alexander-Arnold. In my opinion, he's going to stay at Liverpool Football Club. I know that's not what a lot of people think. I've got the poll in the chat right now. What's the poll in the chat saying? The poll in the chat is Trent staying? 58% say yes, and 42% say no at this moment. Let's just rebuff that to see if it's changed at all. See what you guys are thinking about Trent here as well. So, yeah, 57 yes, 43% no. Guys, there's 137 people have voted, but I've only got 94 likes. Help this make sense, guys. Help this make sense. There's 230 people in the house. It's 230 people in the house, and we got 142 people have voted and only 94 likes. Let's get them likes up, guys. Let's get them likes up. Much love to everyone here, as always. And big up to everyone subscribing in the chat as well. Thank you very much. If you are a new subscriber around here, please let me know. Right, yeah, Trent isn't the issue. It's Trent's brother. He's Robbo Agents too. Is he Robbo Agents too? Oh, my word. Mixed picture on part of the deluded 57%. Big up my man over at Fam Zone TV. Big up to you, man. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Happy New Year to you. Guys, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I just feel like now, I don't know what it is. I've had a little bit of time, a couple of days to ponder on this, think about it. We've done shitloads of videos on this. We've had discussions. We've gone back and forward. I think he's going to stay now. No, I think someone put up today about a 3-year contract, that Trent might sign a 3-year contract, which takes him to about 28 years of age, and he looks again. I hear that. I can understand that. I don't think Liverpool would want him to sign a 3-year contract. Personally, I feel Liverpool would probably want him to sign a 4 or 5 year deal. So maybe there's some working out to do there. But Paul Joyce himself has come out and said that Liverpool, in his own opinion, he doesn't know it for fact, but we listen to Paul Joyce quite a lot on Liverpool subjects. He believes that Trent has never looked to be going to Real Madrid. Now, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if I believe that's the case, but there's definitely talks happened because Real Madrid made a bid. You know, I don't think us fans are stupid. None of you guys in the chat, myself, no one I know, a Liverpool fan, we're not sitting here and we're not deluded. We're not silly. You know, the reason Madrid made a transfer request on New Year's Day is because there was obviously contact made between Trent's party and Real Madrid. Now, it might not have been Trent himself. It just might have been his agent and his people. But there was obviously a chat made there. There was some talk made. So that's why there was a bid done. Now, Trent might be playing two teams off each other to get the best deal for himself. That happens a lot. It does happen a lot, guys. We can't sit here and pretend it don't. You know, he's probably looking at Real Madrid and going, yeah, I fancy it. It's Real Madrid. Who don't fancy Real Madrid? Look, who rejects Real Madrid at the end of the day, guys? Not a lot of people reject Real Madrid, yeah? I've still got a Christmas jumper on. This is mad. No one really rejects Real Madrid that much. You know, the only person who rejected Real Madrid is our captain, Stevie G. Stevie G, stand up. Stevie rejected Real Madrid twice. He rejected Real Madrid twice. Mourinho spoke about it himself once. He said, I tried to buy him at Inter Milan, I tried to buy him at Chelsea, and I tried to buy him at Real Madrid, and he always said no. Stevie's a legend in our eyes. Stevie can't do no wrong. Like, Stevie can't do no wrong, in my opinion. He's the biggest legend up there. Him and Kenny Dalglish should probably be the two biggest legends of Liverpool Football Club for as long as I'm alive, maybe. Stevie G is an absolute legend. You know, he turned everything down. If you want to believe the rumours that Stevie got threatened in the Chelsea move, I hear it. But he still stayed. Stevie's my baller, man. He's my captain. He's my captain. Trent could be up there with him, though. Trent could literally be up there with Stevie as a legend in his football club quite easily if he just turns Real Madrid down. You know, if he turns Real Madrid down and signs a new contract with Liverpool and sticks like one finger up to Real Madrid and signs with his boyhood club, he goes straight up there with Stevie almost, and then players that turn Madrid down and stay at their boyhood club. And it just goes into folklore, Liverpool legacy. That's, you know, it's what he wants. You know, Trent wants legacy. Yeah, you can get legacy at Real Madrid. You can get legacy at Liverpool as well. You know, he's got a legacy right now, you know, being at Liverpool Football Club. He has a legacy as we talk. He can become a bigger legend maybe at Real Madrid on a world stage. But in Liverpool's eyes, as a Liverpool fan, I always say I'm a die-hard Liverpool fan through and through. You know, I've got my wife and my kids and Liverpool Football Club. It's all I care about in this world here. And if I had the chance to play for Liverpool Football Club, in my opinion, as a fan, I'm playing for the biggest and best football club in the world. I just am. And the argument can be made. Obviously, Liverpool are one of the biggest clubs in world football. Probably top 5 club in world football. You know, supported around the world. Real Madrid are always going to be number one. I hear it. But as a Liverpool fan, all I want is Liverpool. At the end of the day, all I want is Liverpool. And Trent might be on the similar bound. I mean, all we've heard, my whole issue with all this stuff is the only thing we've heard is from the Spanish press. Spanish press has not stopped in the last 6 weeks, especially. The last 6 weeks, it's been really gearing up. You know, they are making their ploy for Trent Alexander-Arnold. There's no doubt about it. They want the kid. They want him to be their right back. And at this moment in time, they need him as their right back because they've got no right back. You know, Madrid don't have an active right back at this moment in time. Lucas Vázquez playing right back right now for Real Madrid? You know, they're playing wingers and right-sided midfielders and midfield players at right back right now. You know, they've got an issue defensively, Real Madrid. Zubimendi's filling in at centre back. You know, they have defensive issues right now. And they believe Trent's their guy. Trent's their guy for the next few years that will come in and be that new Galactico. Remember that word, Galactico. It's what Madrid love. They love them kind of players. And that's what they're looking at. They're looking at another Galactico. They seriously want Trent Alexander-Arnold in that position. And because they've got no right back right now, because they're using Vázquez as a right back, or sometimes they're using Valverde as a right back, yeah? They're taking very good players out of positions that you shouldn't be taken out of. So what do? They're heaping up the pressure even more. They're now turning the gas up to full 6 now. It's on 6, the gas now. The highest flame. And they're like, right, it's January. Let's not wait around. Let's make a bid. Let's really start pushing this Trent agenda now. Let's get it out in Marca. Marca, their mouthpiece, are spreading rumours all week. Other reporters from Europe, other reporters from Spain, spreading rumours all week. If you're on social media, you're on Twitter, you're just constantly bombarded with Trent news, and it all comes from overseas. All comes from foreign press, especially the Spanish press. And they're pushing it out there now. This is what Madrid do. They push it out there. And teams crumble under that pressure. Teams have always crumbled under that pressure under Real Madrid. Players crumble under that pressure. It's continuous pressure. And the thing is, it's only going to get harder and harder if Liverpool and Trent don't come out and sort this out. Like, you've got two options here. You've got a couple of options Liverpool got to do. They either come out publicly and basically say, like Richard Hughes, for me, has been very quiet for this whole thing. He's our sporting director. Now, Richard Hughes, I suppose, has no right to tell us anything because he's the sporting director. But he could simply put out something like a little letter onto social, like they do sometimes, and just go, look, I know you guys are hearing all the news from, Spain at the moment about certain players at our football club. Please don't listen to that news. We're trying everything in our power to make everything right, and hopefully you guys will have good news soon. Anything like that. But everything is so quiet at the moment. So, and Trent's not talking either, which Trent doesn't need to do. Trent doesn't need to come out on interviews constantly and go and speak what he wants to speak. He doesn't have to do that. Salah, out of all three of them, Mo Salah's the one who has been making his voice heard. He went into the mix zone. Only the fourth time ever that he's been at Liverpool Football Club, and that's 7 years now. It's only the fourth time ever that he's ever gone into the mix zone. And he went into that mix zone for a purpose because he knew he was going to get asked a question. They knew he was going to get asked a question. He wanted to answer it. He wanted to talk. And again, the other week when we played West Ham, when we played West Ham, we beat West Ham 5-0. It was a beautiful display of attacking football. And that's the only thing we should have all been talking about. But the only thing everyone spoke about the West Ham game after was Mo Salah, because he said, me and Liverpool are far away on a contract. So the only thing we spoke about after that game was Mo Salah's contract situation. It took away from a beautiful 5-0 display. Virgil really hasn't said much, and Virgil's kept quiet, man. Virgil keeps absolutely quiet. He doesn't say anything, the thing with Virgil, I just feel like Virgil's going to sign a deal. I don't know why. I'm just so confident that Virgil's going to sign a deal. He's the one out of all three of them I'm the most confident about right now is Virgil van Dijk, which is a weird one because, I should be worried about all three of them because none of them have signed a deal. But it's true what people have been saying. It's a big fact what people were saying. I was listening to Sam earlier. Big out of Sam, by the way. I was listening to him earlier, and he was writing what he was saying. A lot of Liverpool fans are starting to get onto Trent, yeah? Rightly or wrongly. I'm not here to tell anyone they're wrong for having a go at Trent or right or whatever. That's up to people's opinions, People can support players and support teams how they like, yeah? I'm not going to tell them how to do their work and how their jobs. But no one's getting on to Mo and Virgil. Mo and Virgil literally haven't signed a contract yet. They haven't signed a contract yet. Yes, they come out and say they love the football club. Virgil van Dijk before the West Ham game. I love this football club. The fans love me. I love them. I love this place. Mo Salah, I love this football club. I don't really want to leave. This is where I want to play. But still, both of them players have not signed contracts. None of them two have signed contracts either yet. But Liverpool fans are not really going at Virgil and Mo that much because they've come out and publicly said their love for the football club. So because of that, no Liverpool fans are really going at them about not signing a deal yet. But a lot of Liverpool fans are going at Trent because Trent's not publicly spoken. But at the end of the day, all three of them hasn't signed a contract. All three of them haven't signed deals yet. So maybe we should equally be going at both all three of them equally. You know, maybe we should be looking at all three of them equally in that, you know, just keeping it fair and above board. But maybe it's because Trent's the homegrown boy. Maybe the whole difference here is that Trent is literally the homegrown boy. He came through all our academies. He's been here since he was 6 years of age. He's been here for 20 years, working through all the academies, school level, under 15s, under 17s, under 18s, under 23. You know, he's gone through the whole thing of Liverpool Football Club to the first team, and we count him as one as our own. You know, the song, the Scouser in our team. You know, he is seen by Liverpool fans as like that next Steven Gerrard, yeah? You know, the Scouser in our team, the boyhood Liverpool fan, the kid that came through from a tiny age all the way to the first team, and is adored by the fan base. So because Trent has not gone out and said anything, he's more public enemy number one at the moment, more than Virgil and Mo are. Because Virgil and Mo, yeah, they love the football club, and I believe they do. I believe Trent loves the football club as well. But Virgil and Mo love the football club. I believe they do. I believe when they talk, I actually believe them. You know, I think there's truth to what they say. But they weren't brought up in Liverpool. They're not Scousers. They were brought here from other teams. They don't have a loyalty more to Liverpool than maybe people think Trent does. You know, a lot of people think Trent has a big loyalty to Liverpool. So he's being treated differently right now. And I don't know if that should be the case. I don't know if that I don't know if that's the case. I really don't. Let me know what you guys in the chat feel. I want to hear everyone in the chat. There's 340 people here. Big up to everyone. Make sure you're smashing that like buttons. Make sure you're sharing and subscribing. I appreciate you all here. It's big news we got going on. This Trent stuff is going to keep going. Who's to blame for the situation? Like, the club are getting away with it. You got to put it out there. The club are probably getting away with it right now. You know, FSG are the owners of our football club. You know, I don't want to go through this whole FSG in and out stuff, yeah, but they are the owners of our football club, and at this moment, they're probably sitting there with their legs up, feet up. You know, no one's really talking about the ownership. No one's really speaking on the ownership right now. I'm going to speak on the Darwin Nunez stuff, guys. I'm going to speak on the Darwin Nunez stuff because, yeah, I've seen all the news. Yeah, FSG. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Spanish media. Yeah, the Spanish media do what the Spanish media do, man. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the Darwin stuff in a minute. He can't just not say anything. Big up my man, Jamrock. Do you think Madrid just blindly make an approach and bid for him? No, I agree, Jamrock. That's what I said earlier. You might have just missed it. But, yeah, obviously Trent's team spoke to Madrid to put a bid in. I'm going to speak on the Nunez stuff. Yeah, the club messed up. Trent, just be honest. I don't care if Trent stays or goes. I just want a clarification so we can focus on trophies. I hear that. Big up Positivity Zone. Big up you. This is Trent, Hughes and owners. FSG to blame. says, I think if all three were signing, we would have gotten a Virgil Christmas tree post instead. Trent will leave and PR Paul and that Virgil and Salah contracts afterwards for PR. I hear you. The ownership to blame. Yeah, like they got to take blame. They're the owners of our football club. Nightly, big up Jamie, mate. What's that saying on your top? Trying to read it. Oh, right. They hate us because they ain't us. There you go. That's what it says on my top for people who can't see it. They hate us because they ain't us. Yeah. Laker says everyone's there all to blame, but if he's been offered 350 grand a week, then him also. And this is the thing as well. We don't know Like, there's a lot of rumours at the moment that Trent's turned down like 310 grand a week. He wants Mo Salah money. And Mo Salah's apparently been offered 400 grand a week. You know, and Trent wants that. I don't know. I really don't. The financial side of it, I have no idea about. Always starts on the top. You know what contracts the players and how long. Yeah, exactly. So I agree with you, man. Because Trent only one link to a new club seems more real. Yeah, and that is a true fact as well, John. See, Salah and Virgil have not really been linked with any clubs. I know today there was some news about PSG, apparently a rumour again, not from the British press. You know, I think this is from a French newspaper this time, saying that PSG will offer Mo Salah, 500 grand a week on a 4-year deal, and Liverpool go offer 400 grand a week on a 3-year deal or a 2-year deal. I think, 2-year deal, 400 grand a week, and PSG go do 500 grand a week. I don't think PSG go offer Mo Salah 500 grand a week. I know that they're not as financial well off. I know they got a very rich owner, but they're not financially as well off as they once were. Because unfortunately for them, French football is not making a lot of money at the moment. They got to make money back. Big up my man Pimp in the house as well. I mean, and look, I hear this as well. Big up Liverpool and Flo as well. With a comment here, it says, "Can we stop making excuses for Trent? He's open to leaving during a title race, and that's unacceptable." And I hear that, and that's how a lot of people might be feeling. Big up Liverpool and Flo. That is how a lot of Liverpool fans might be feeling right now. That I think I tell you what, Sunday at Anfield is going to be interesting to see Trent's reception. I'm not saying he's going to get booed or anything. I think it'd be interesting because I don't think a lot of people have put any a lot of people might have backed Trent a lot, but when Real Madrid made an official transfer approach to Trent Alexander-Arnold, and you hear the press come out basically saying that only happens if Trent's team give Madrid permission to bid for him. That means they spoke to him. That's going to upset a lot of people because it looks like Trent does want to leave in the middle of a title season. So I understand that comment as well. I do. Jamrock says, what the hell do fans expect Trent or FSG to say during this time? Neither of them owe fan statement until a decision has been made. Nothing. And I agree with that as well, Jamrock. You know, it's because Salah has come out a lot and Virgil's come out and made comments. People expect Trent to do the same thing. But in my opinion, sometimes it can be worse if you make comments. Because if Salah says all this declaration about him loving the football club and he doesn't want to play anywhere else and he turns down a Liverpool contract to move away, that would maybe look worse than Trent not saying anything. This is an annoying sideshow, to be honest. I won't be angry at Trent for leaving, but I'll be annoyed if this ruins that title challenge. Yeah, I'm with you there. I am absolutely agreeing with you there. If Trent is to leave, it won't happen until the end of the season, 100%. As we are challenging on all fronts, Jamie, Trent is a powerful position, exercising his right. You can't blame him. These Muppets at FSG's fault. Yeah, I'm not blaming Trent. You know, I'm not. There's one thing I've done in my last few videos. I've not once blamed Trent. I've not once blamed Trent for the situation we're in. You know, go and look at my last 2 or 3 videos when we've been speaking about it. I've not once brought his name up saying, I blame him, he shouldn't be doing this. I can be angry at the situation. But I haven't actually blamed him. Big up Ant in the chat as well. Big up Maddie in the chat. Big up my man Fozzie. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Nicholas is blaming Big George last season, you know. Yeah. Yeah, always when it's going good, not when it's going bad. All the time, my friend. All the time. Big up to you, Fozzie. Hope you had a good New Year, my friend. Big up to Luffy. He's got big up to you. FSG is going to be like, oh, we almost lost Trent, and we will forget a new centre back and back to shenanigans. I hear you. And he was saying, let's go Trent. Do you think the Nunez can be converted to a world-class right back? Or I might be delusional. Oh, that killed me. Rook says this means more gimmick makes Trent running down his contract hilarious. Yeah. Trent is 100% on calls with Madrid every day. I just hate how arrogant and egotistical he's become. Be like Oscar. I'm not going to disagree. And like people, I hear the arrogant bit. Be like Tony. It looks like Trent is playing one side against the other to push their limits up. I agree. That's what he's doing. He probably has a right to do it, though, Tony, to be fair. I mean, you got a few months left on your contract. You know you're a high commodity and you're wanted by many people. You probably would play that game, wouldn't you? I don't blame him for it. Look, my tact will change on the Trent situation if I find other stuff that comes out. Like if I find out Liverpool offered Trent £315,000 a week on a 4-year deal with a nice signing on fee and bonuses, and he's still left, I'll be like, fuck you. But I don't know the situation right now. Now, as the situation stands right now, he's still a Liverpool player. He's still playing well for Liverpool. Slot still picks him. And it's what it is right now. So until anything happens, I can't blame. The only people I can blame is the club for putting us in this situation. I mean, we're in this situation. Do you know what I feel sorry for the most, guys? Out of all this, who I feel sorry for the most is Arne Slot. That's what I feel sorry for the most. Is Arne Slot. Look, players are going to get paid. I don't feel sorry for players. Players are going to get paid. If Trent stays or Trent leaves, the man's going to get paid. If Virgil leaves or stays, he's going to get paid. If Mo leaves or stays, he's going to get paid. I can't feel sorry for the players. I feel sorry for Arne Slot, man. Arne Slot is trying to build something here. Coming in his first season, he's trying to win a Premier League. He's trying to win a Premier League title in his first year. He's trying to go for the Champions League as well. Make that, that trophy's there to be won as well this year, guys. It really is. And that's what Slot's got a lot on his why? Slot don't want. You know what's going to happen? His press conference is tomorrow morning, yeah. So I believe Slot's press conference is about 9:30 tomorrow morning. The only thing the press will go ask him is everything about Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's all they go ask him. I doubt there's hardly any questions about Man United. I bet it's all about Trent. And he's got to sit there and just go, yeah, it's the same answer every time. Stop asking me the questions. Let's talk about the Man United game. And that's always going to have to bat off these Trent questions, Salah questions, Mo questions. And he doesn't need that. It's his first season. Look where he's doing. He's got us at the top of the Premier League, top of Europe. The man is doing bits. The man's doing bits right now. And, I don't think... I feel sorry for him the most, man. Shall I play the Slot clip? Who wants to see the Slot dance? Should we just play the Slot dance to just cheer ourselves up a little bit? If you want to see the Slot dance, put fingers in the air. Fingers in the air in your chat if you want to see the Slot dance. Let's have a look. And remember... If Liverpool win the Premier League, I will do this live. I will do this live if we win the Premier League title. Remember that. So people are not here. I didn't know my wager with you guys in the chat. We have a friendly wager in the chat. If we win the Premier League, I will do the Slot dance live. I'll go clean shaven. I'll put a bald cap on because I ain't shaving this. I'll put a bald cap on, a clean shave. I'll get the basketball jersey and I'll do the Slot dance, yeah? Yeah, I've been practicing. Don't worry. I've been practicing. Yeah. All right. One time for you guys. The slot dance. Here we go.
Harder. Snakes get slithery. Lean in, show y'all the meaning and chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Juga. Every member on my team is a shooter. Tight like a room, no room for intruder.
Oh. Oh dear. Have I prepared the family? The wife's got to film it. The wife is going to film it. So, yeah, that's going to be fun, man. I might have to do it in the garden or something like that. I might have to do it in the garden. Yeah. But the wife, I'm going to get the wife to film it. I'm going to get the wife to film it. Don't forget the flip-flops. I don't know who it is, but it's like an Arne Slot lookalike. We play it all the time over here. We play it all the time. He's Drifty practicing as well. My man Drift. I love that guy. But look, yeah, I want Trent to stay badly, guys. I really do. And I'm hoping he stays. There's one. So there was a report today out saying that Trent wants to sign a 3-year contract. A 3-year contract and be guaranteed captaincy, right? I don't believe it. There was another thing on Twitter yesterday, basically saying that Trent wants 11 million a year on a 3-year deal. Well, 11 million a year is 210 grand a week, I believe. 11 million a year is 210 grand a week. Now, if that's the case, and that's what Trent wants, 210 grand a week, 11 million a year, then it's not about money. It's not about money as we think. I mean, it's a lot of money, don't get me wrong. But it's only a little boost on what he's up. Trent's on 180 grand a week right now. It's only a tiny boost. You know, up to 210 grand a week, 11 million a year. I just don't believe that's going to be the case. I really don't. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you, Tony. Actually, part of the article, I don't believe the captaincy bit. You can't tell a manager I'm going to be captain. It's down to the manager who's going to be captain of your football club. You can't have it in a clause in your contract that you're going to be captain. That's not the case, man. No, I agree. I don't think Trent's a captain, to be fair. I think Trent's a fabulous footballer, a world-class footballer. I'm always going to say this. I think Trent is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful footballer. Yeah. But that doesn't mean he's a captain at the same time. Some players are just not captains. You know, you can be a wonderful, wonderful footballer and not captain material. Do you know what I mean? You know, you look at Stevie. Stevie was a captain from the day he played for Liverpool. You know, Sami Hyypiä was Liverpool's captain. And Gerard Houllier took it off Sami Hyypiä to give to a young Steven Gerrard. A very young Steven Gerrard. And Sami Hyypiä didn't even moan about it. He said it was the right thing because Stevie's a captain, even at a young age. Stevie was the second youngest captain to ever lift up the Champions League trophy. Yeah, second youngest captain. I think the youngest captain to ever do it was the French coach, wasn't he? I can't remember his name right now. It's gone off the top of my head. So yeah, I love Trent as a footballer, but I just don't think he's a captain. Yeah, big up Tone. Big up Tone. Big up my man Sadiq in the house. Hope the family's doing well, my man. Happy New Year to you, brother. Happy New Year to you. And I hope the family's doing well. And the little one, yeah. Love the pictures. You put a picture up in the group earlier the other day. Lovely photo, man. Lovely photo. You can't be captain and not track back. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, it doesn't mean he's not a wonderful footballer, though, does it? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't mean he's not a wonderful footballer. But look, we could talk about the Trent stuff all the time, but I'm sure there's going to be more videos of other channels doing that. You know, with the news that's going on right now, we might be back doing a Trent video and bloody the end of the week, for goodness sake. But which is tomorrow. Oh God, I don't want to do another Trent. I really don't want to do another Trent video. Darwin Nunez. Yeah, it was the Shomps. That's it. Big up Robin Hood. Big up. He was the Shomps. That's it. Yeah, exactly, Jamrock. Stevie was built different, man. I think we can all admit that, you know, Stevie was built different. Even Virgil's. I think Virgil's a great captain as well. Right, Darwin Nunez. I see you all in the chat. I see everyone chatting. Looks like the donkey has got. Darwin Nunez looks like he's wanted by AC Milan. Is it true that he liked to post? Someone said it in the chat earlier. I've not seen this today, but I think someone said it earlier in the live chat. Is it true that Darwin Nunez liked to post about him going to AC Milan? Was that true? Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat, because I didn't see it. If that's true, then he can fuck off. He did, yeah? What was it on? On Insta or, yeah? Yeah, the man can fuck off him. What's he do liking posts? What's he doing, man? What we doing around here? Why are you liking posts about you leaving the football club when we're in the middle of a championship run? By the way, we're almost on 200 likes, guys. Smash them likes up. We are 6 likes away, guys. 6 likes away, and we've got 350 people in the house. Beautiful people. Happy New Year. Welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. Much love to all of you. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Let's get 200 likes in a couple of minutes. Yeah, I mean, he liked to post of him in an AC Milan jersey. So there has been stories. There's been news rumours and stuff about him leaving. Now, obviously, look, Darwin has... The only problem is... Jamie, Darwin probably missed by accident and hit the wrong like. Could you imagine? Can you imagine if that was the thing? He didn't actually mean to hit the like button on that one. Oh, man, that's Darwin written all over. Robin, I like the post. 40 million, I'm driving myself. What's everyone's feelings on Darwin Nunez, guys? Like, literally, like, we're in his 3rd season now. We're in Darwin's 3rd season. What's Darwin's stats this season, guys? Let's have a look. I don't even remember Darwin's scoring, to be absolutely fair. But let's have a look at his stats, shall we? And big up to everyone here, by the way. You're all great. Oh, my God, he's got 2 goals. Fuck you now. 2 goals. Darwin's got 2 goals this season in the Premier League. 2 goals! He's got... I've just seen another stat, guys. Right, I'm not doing a Darwin hate thing here, by the way, because Drifty will come at me. But I'm not doing a Darwin hate thing, yeah? But Darwin has got more yellow cards per minute a game than he has goals. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, guys. Darwin Nunez has got more yellow cards per minute a game than he has goals. Drift know you're lying. He might know. Be up, my man, Drift. Do you know how mad that stat is? That you got more yellow cards per minute per game than goals. That's just that's just mad. That's just mad. How many goals did Bobby get in his final season? I don't know. Let's have a look. I can't quite remember. Didn't he get I think he scored 2 in his last day of the season, didn't he? Let's have a look. Bobby Firmino stats for Liverpool. Right, hang on. He got 11 goals in his last season in 25 games. So in the 2022-2023 season, Bobby Firmino only played 25 matches and he got 16 GA, 11 goals and 4 assists. 15 GA. I apologise. So he played 25 games. He got 11 goals and 4 assists. They got 15 GA. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, Bobby weren't ever like a goal-scoring striker. That weren't his game. He wasn't really a striker. His game weren't about goals. But, yeah, Darwin's a youngster. But I just... What are we doing? That was just Premier League only. Yeah, that was just Premier League only. That weren't all comps, I don't think. Yeah, that was Premier League only. In all competitions, he got that season, he got, I think he just got a couple of more. Yeah, he only got, he just got a couple more that year. He got, he only got 2 more in the Champions League. So, yeah, he got 13 goals in all comps in his last ever season. Darwin this season has got 2 goals in the Premier League in 14 games, 1 goal in the League Cup, 1 goal in the Champions League. It's got 4 goals. It's got 4 goals. It's got 4 goals. Oh, look, I want Darwin to succeed as much as the next person. I'd love Darwin Nunez to go, you know what? He's going to smash goal after. I just don't think Darwin's ever going to be that player. You know, and my problem with Darwin is, not my main problem with Darwin, but the way people react to Darwin is that we act like he's a kid. Like Darwin's like 18, 19 years old. If Darwin was getting these stats at 18 or 19 years old, I'd be like, cool, he's going to go get better when he's older. But the bloke's 25 years old. You know, he's 25 years old. What do we think, guys? Do you think these 18... Let me know in the chat, guys. Just put yes or no in the chat. I just want to hear yes or no in the chat. Do people believe these Darwin Nunez rumours to AC Milan are true? Yes or no? Put yes or no in the chat. Do you believe these Darwin Nunez rumours are true? Put yes or no in the chat. We've had 226 likes. Big up to everyone here. We've almost got 400 people in the house as well. Big up to everyone. Like it says, yes. Fuck me, Liverpool fly. Jesus. Yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, no, yes, yes, yes. I think Solanke only got like 3 goals when he was here, but he was so young, wasn't he? He was a kid. Nope, nope, yeah, nope, yeah. Hopefully. Yeah, no. Like, yeah, it's quite 50-50 in the house. It's quite 50-50 in the house. So a lot of you do believe it. Denial. He's liking posts. So this is true, yeah? So this is definitely a true thing. He's actually liking posts of him about him going to Nottingham Forest. That's absolutely mad. Guys, Nottingham Forest, AC Milan. Nottingham Forest won't have him. They've got Chris Wood. Guys, we've had 465 votes on the Trent Stays. 51% of you say yes, 49% of you say no. It's so close. But we've had 465 votes, but only 237 likes. So more people are hitting the vote on the vote than they are hitting the like button. So make sure you go and smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Yes, I think Madrid are in desperation. Yes, does that make sense to me unless we're going for another striker? This is a big fact. Big Angie as well. No, they're old rumours. They keep being brought up. That is my only thing. With Nunez, it's the career minutes. That's why people talk about him like he's younger than he is. Yeah, it's always going to be that way, though, at LNK, ain't it? Even when he's like 30. I just feel like he needs to move away. Big up Friday Cold one. I just feel like with Darwin, it's probably not going to work I just feel like Darwin, for the best, I know people disagree, but I just feel for Darwin next season, it's going to be his 4th season next year if he stays. Is he going to click? Is it going to click finally for Darwin? And I know people will say him getting like 10 or 11 goals and like 5 or 6 assists is good, but it'd be good for a player that meant to not have cost 85 million quid. And remember, if Liverpool win the Premier League or Champions League this year, that goes on to his on his transfer. You know, we got to pay the rest of that transfer to Benfica. So if Liverpool win either the Premier League or Champions League, that's in his contract. So then we have to pay more fee up for Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez's transfer could go up to 85 million quid, which is almost 100 million euros. What, you know, for a player that costs that much, he should be your number one player. He should be your number one striker. And the fact that he's still not our number one striker when you cost that much, and that's not his fault, by the way. Transfer fees are never a player's fault. But is it going to happen in his 4th season? Is he going to be the player who goes, you know what, it just clicks all of a sudden, he bangs, he gets 20 Premier League goals a season? Because that's what I want Darwin to get. I want Darwin to get 20 Premier League goals a season. I see a lot about Darwin's game, the pace, the athleticism, his movement. I'm like, he should be getting more goals. But it's just missing. I don't know what it is about Darwin, but he should be like Salah misses a load of goals. Like Salah missed chance after chance after chance, but you'll still score goals because Salah's not a clinical goal scorer, but he's a scorer of many, many goals. You know, you look at Isak at Newcastle right now. Isak and Darwin's minutes since they've both been at both clubs may be quite even, but Isak's a better goal scorer. And I'm not a big Isak fan either. You know, Diogo Jota is a better goal scorer than Darwin, ain't he? I mean, we're not even going to pretend here. You know, Jota is a better goal scorer than Darwin is. Do we just go, Darwin? Thank you very much. You've been, you know, you haven't been a problem since you've been here. You tried your best, but you just got to. I think next season you got to make money off him, because I believe Jota's got 2 years left next season and Darwin's got 3 years left next season, and I think you'll get more financially from a Darwin transfer than you will a Jota transfer. So I can see Jota maybe going next season, or Darwin going next season. Let me know in the chat. Big up, Scraps. What do you guys in the chat believe? Will Darwin be here next season? Yes or no? Give me that in the chat while I have a quick drink. Will Darwin be at Liverpool next season? Yes or no? Let me know. Let me know. Because the AC Milan rumours have come from somewhere. And by the way, Jota can't be relied on either, so I think we need a new striker. No. Hopefully not. No. 100% no. LNK says, I said this on copies. We can't rely on Jota to be our main. Yeah, I'm with you, LNK. I agree with that. It's in the summertime. Yeah, time. No, I don't think so. No. Slotball thinks he might be. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's the fact, I suppose. Yes, some people are saying he will be here. Who's more likely to leave, guys? Who's more likely to leave in the summer? Jota or Darwin? Because I don't think both of them are staying. I'll be shocked if both of them stay in the summer. You know, I don't know about you guys in the chat. I know LNK likes Darwin, and I'm not. I know some of you do like Darwin. I get it. I do. Do you feel like Darwin might be better off the bench as an impact player more than starting? Because I've had this. I've thought about this for a while now. I always feel like I think Jota's better when he starts games, and Darwin's better as an impact sub, because every time Darwin comes off the bench, he does impact the game in some kind of way, maybe more than Jota does at times. I know Jota scored against West Ham coming off the bench because he's a good player, but I feel like Jota's better as a starter and Darwin better as that impact sub. And we haven't got a lot of impact subs like that, maybe, because he's got that pace. A lot of Darwins in the chat. Both go. It's a coin toss. Jota. Yeah, that awful winger has gone to Villa. Villa buys some weird wingers at times, you know. Yeah, Darwin as a sub. You know, there's nothing wrong being an impact sub. There's nothing wrong being an impact sub. You know, Jota, yeah, he got goals coming off the bench as well. I don't know. I really don't know about the Jota. I like Jota. I think Jota's a fabulous footballer. I don't think Jota's a natural number 9. I just think Jota's very clever. I think Jota's IQ, footballing IQ, is better than Darwin Nunez's IQ. And because of that, I think he gets himself in better positions as a number 9 than Darwin does at times. I think Darwin, you know, he likes to, if you watch Darwin, he likes to work sometimes down the wide areas to use his pace, you know, and cut inside a lot. And he does good work doing that. I'm not going to dismiss it. I think Jota with his IQ, though, because he's got a better footballing IQ, he's always going to get more goals from me than Darwin does. Look, I feel like a fit Jota. If Jota was never injured and he could play like Mo does, if he could play like Luis Diaz does and Mo does and play most of the games like Cody Gakpo does, Jota would be almost on 20 goals this season, in my opinion. If he could keep his fitness, you know, the thing with Jota, it's not his fault that he gets injured. But when he does get injured, he seems to have quite a weak body. Like, he's a slow healer. It takes a long time for him to get over the smallest of injuries at time. I'm not saying his last injury was a small injury, but, you know, previously. Or it takes him a while, and you can't trust it. Like, I'd love to get into March and April and go, I've got Jota fit. If Jota's fit for me in March and April, you know, you've got Jota's go bang goals, Salah's go bang goals, Diaz and Gakpo go bang goals. I just worry about Jota, physical standpoint, not on his ability. Not on his ability. Be okay, Mac. We'll do something tomorrow, man. We'll do something tomorrow. We'll do the Man United game. Talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, I just want to go with this on my own today. Big A9 says Jamie Daddy Omo is a free. Is he a free agent? Is that official? Is that official? Is that official? Let me know if that's official. Both Jota and Darwin pick up great position, but the final boys played out wide more than. Yeah, the problem is, though, I know what you're saying, but the thing is, Darwin does get his chances. You know, his chance creation, the chances he receives. Look, who do you trust more to get the goals between? If they had the same amount of chances a season, if Jota and Darwin had the same amount of chances between them a season, who do you think gets more goals? Let's do it that way. Because I do hear, I've said it many times when I've done Liverpool watch-alongs, that Darwin's made a good run. They've not found a pass and so on and so on. But if both of them had created the same amount of chances each per minute per game for one season, who gets the more goals? But yeah, the Danny Omo stuff, is he actually a free agent? Is that actually gone through now? Big up Trigger TV in the chat as well, my friend. Yeah, and we looked at this stat the other day. Jota's got 83 GA in 101 games. I believe we looked at that stat the other day, which is kind of mad, you know. It is kind of mad. Yeah. Our main, I've said it many times, our main striker is Mo Salah. Just plays right wing. I think we can all agree with that. Our main goal scorer, our main striker at our football club is Mohamed Salah. He just plays right wing. Yeah, I think we can all agree on that one. Yeah, everyone's saying Jota. Jota will finish more physically and Darwin will get into more scoring positions. I hear that. It's a great shout. LNK, great shout. It will come under that, Scraps. It will come under that. So is he actually a free agent? What's going on here? We're going to get on the Zubimendi stuff. Don't worry, promo. We're going to chat all Zubimendi. Don't you worry about that, son. Big up everyone hitting that like button, by the way. I appreciate the love, guys. Thank you very much. Is he actual free? What happened? Why is he a free agent? Is it just gone all shit over there? This is a great shout. Nunez was bound to fail because he was a development striker brought into play with an aging midfield. We were struggling no time to his growth under Klopp. Great shout. Great shout. No, I'm not going to dismiss that. I'm not going to dismiss that. It's a good shout. Yeah, it makes sense that the team plays to Salah more. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Omo would be a good signing. It would cost us nothing. I don't think Liverpool going to do a free transfer, though, you know. The Omo stuff is funny. I'm not even surprised with how things work out. I don't like what is going on. Can they not afford him? Is that the case? Can they not afford Danny Omo? Is that what's going on over there? Have they had to deregister him? Is that what it is? Danny Omo says he's committed to Barcelona, will not talk to anybody. Good on him, man. Good on. I like that. Do you know what? I like that. You know, you know you're at a club that's financially struggling, but you want to stay at that football club and fight. I like that in a player. Be up Danny Omo. Be up Danny Omo. You can't be registered. That's mad, you know. They haven't balanced the books. They still owe player wages. That is fucking mad. So if they can't register him, you go, Angie. If they can't register him, they have to let him go on a free. That's mad, you know. Big up Tyler Super says Jota is so unavailable. He's a liability sell. I hear that as well. I don't disagree with you, my friend. I don't disagree with you on that. They can't register him. That is mad. Why do you buy a player that you know you're going to struggle registering? Because you have to register your players again after the new year, don't you? So you register your players for your squad before the season starts. And then on the halfway stage in the new year, you register them again, don't you? So, and they can't afford to register them again. That's just nuts. And everyone says Liverpool are badly run. And we all say Liverpool are badly run. You know what I mean? That's just absolutely mad. That's absolutely mad. How can you be run so badly? How can Barcelona Football Club, one of the biggest institutions in football in the footballing world, be run so poorly? How? How can they be run so poorly? It's a mad one. Shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't be allowed. It should be, you know, I think Barcelona are very lucky that they haven't been relegated and all that stuff. I think they're very lucky. The reason they can't be relegated because Barcelona B play in the lower leagues and they're not allowed to be in the same division. So Barcelona B and Real Madrid B, if I remember, can never win promotion because they can't play in the same league as their actual first team. Stupid. They signed him knowing it'd be an issue. It's just shit, man. It's just shit, stupid. Big up Punjabi Firmino says, which one of our forwards wins a fight? Nunez. Nunez have been a wild one. Yeah, I think out of all the forwards we got, I think Cody, he seems too nice. I reckon Diaz can have a scrap. I don't know what it is. I say about Diaz, man. Mo, I don't think Mo. I think Mo can stand up for himself. But yeah, Darwin, man, Darwin will beat people up. Barca are still working for the Nike deal, which is worth over €1 billion a year. The fuck are they getting a Nike deal for €1 billion? How the hell are they going to get a Nike? Oh, that's just mad. Yeah, I heard this. So they're selling VIP seats, aren't they? And like parts of the pitch and stuff like that to make money. Wow. It's just thank God for FSG. Oh, that's just nuts, guys. Absolutely nuts. They are super broke, like proper broke. If they went to the bank and asked for a loan on their mortgage or something like that, they just get absolutely denied. Delap, Cunha and Mbuemo. I'm done with Mbuemo. Mbuemo's a flat track bully. I can't stand him. But Delap and Cunha, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, $1 billion a year, that's mad. Oh, it's 1.7 billion over 10 years. That makes more sense. He always looks angry. Spotify saved them. It could have done. I'm not a big. I'm going off the idea of Mbuemo, Russell. I can't lie. Going off the idea of him. So big up to you, Russell. You keep flying that flag, my friend. I might be wrong. Flat track bully, not an actual bully. A flat track bully. Yeah, but Visa Barcelona says no, he's staying. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Delap looks a good player. Yeah, big Angie, I agree. Yeah, Delap is this year's Ferguson. They do look quite similar as well. I ain't gonna lie. They're built quite strong, ain't they? They're built quite strong. I think Delap's a good player, I think Liam Delap is one of them strikers that you can put the ball up to and he'll hold it. He'll bring people into the game, and he's a willing runner and he's a pretty decent finisher. I think Liam Delap might get people after him. I think he's a decent player, man. I think he'll be a decent player. Messi's undoubtedly the GOAT. Yeah, right. Diaz has the mean face of a skinny kid who doesn't want anyone starting on him. But yeah, look, the Darwin Nunez stuff, I don't know. Literally, if he's liking posts about him going to him in a AC Milan kit, I believe, that could be seen differently. He might go, oh, I look nice in that kit, and he's giving it a like. He might be thinking it more like that than actually going, oh, yeah, Liverpool, me at AC Milan. It might be more than that. He might just look at it and go, oh, someone's put me in an AC Milan kit. Oh, I'll give that a like. It can be, because likes can be, look, you can't tell from a like, what's going through someone's mind, but it's not a good look at the same time. It's not a good look, personally. But yeah, I see with Darwin, man. I think there was news about Chiesa today. I saw some news about Chiesa as well today, saying that Liverpool might loan him in January if a forward becomes available. Now, I don't know if you're new to the channel, we might not have heard this before, but I've got this wild theory. That I'm going to tell everyone again now. I have this wild theory that they might loan Chiesa to Italy till the end of the season and bring in Ryan Cherki. This is my wild theory. Apparently in the summer, they were deciding between Cherki and Chiesa, and they went for Chiesa. Don't know why. Chiesa, Slot has said it himself, he's finding it hard to give Chiesa minutes. And as the season gets longer, and now we're into January and February and March, and Chiesa don't get minutes, where do you go play him? Like, when you go give him games, I think he's finding it really difficult right now because Salah's on form, Cody Gakpo's on form, Luis Diaz is on form. You got Jota and Darwin there as well, who are all fitter than him and ready to go and get minutes in front of him at the moment. So he's looking at it and thinking, where am I going to play Chiesa? How am I going to get him into my team this coming season? I just... Oh, excuse me. Do apologise. I just look at it and think, maybe you loan him out. You loan Chiesa out till the summer, and then you bring Chiesa back in the summer. You give him all pre-season. Hopefully in pre-season he's working on things. If it doesn't look like he's going to be back, you don't, in this next summer you feel like he's just not going to cut it. He's not going to cut it. Then you sell him next season. So you loan him out to Italy. You let him get some minutes. You let him get some play time, because at the moment minutes are going to be, it's going to be a struggle for him to play minutes, and I'm sure he wants to play 90-minute games. Yeah, loan him back to Italy. Let him do his thing over there. He'll get some minutes. He'll get some game time. Bring him back in the summer. Give him pre-season. If Slot still doesn't like what he's looking at and it's still not working, then you can sell him in the summer, and he'll have plenty of suitors. I'm sure he'll have plenty of suitors. And in the meantime, you're a forward down, and by the sounds of it, Slot likes having two wingers on each side. Then you go and buy Ryan Shirky for cheap. It's 20-odd million. And in that way, if you do that, you can do what I've been asking Liverpool to do for 2 fucking years now, and that's play Luis Diaz as the number 9. Because in my opinion, Luis Diaz is better in the forward position than in the number 9, and Cody Gakpo is better as the left winger. For Liverpool right now. Now, people, don't come at me with this. Darwin Nunez. Luis Diaz is a better footballer than Cody Gakpo, yeah, technically. But at this moment in time, Cody Gakpo is better in that left wing position, and Luis Diaz, for me, is better in that number 9 position. I've been saying this for time now. Look at the way Diaz took his goal against West Ham in that central position, winning the ball, anticipating it, getting on the edge of the box, passing that ball into the corner. Diaz is actually quite a decent finisher. Always has been. The hat-trick he scored in the Champions League, he was playing through the middle. I think 60% of his goals for Liverpool this season have come when he's played centrally. I just feel like our best front three right now is Salah, Diaz, Cody Gakpo. That's our best front three right now. So if you want to do that and you let him go and you bring Shirky in for a good price, who's a good footballer, and if Slot likes him, I know he's quite 50-50 with a lot of people, but it gives you more of the opportunity to play Diaz in that 9 area. So, yeah. Diaz is too goal hungry and selfish to be the best on the week. Exactly. I've been saying this for time. And everyone who's been here, Jamie, you're right all along there. I've been saying it for a long time. I know, people keep calling me out for it and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been saying this for time. I look at Diaz and I think Diaz is actually a wonderful footballer, right? He is a wonderful footballer. And he's got great aggression, and he holds the ball really well. And he's actually got a good finish. And he's actually good in the air, Luis Diaz. Surprisingly good in the air. And I feel like he's not really beating his man. What Luis Diaz likes to do as a winger, he likes to beat his man. That's what he likes to do. He's a technical winger. But because he's not really doing that right now, and when he cuts inside, if you're playing a Jota or a Darwin, you play Luis Diaz and Mo Salah left and right, and they cut inside, the main striker's going to have no room to play in that area. But if you're playing Cody Gakpo on the left-hand side, and you're playing someone who's played wing a lot of their career, and you play him centrally, they will not play it as like a proper striker. They'll play it more as a false 9, so they will drop a little deeper. So if you're playing like someone like a Diaz in that position, they play a little bit deeper, then your wingers can cut in better. And you're not going to take up that space naturally as a natural striker would do, because you will drop a little bit deeper. Also, you can interchange. You know, Cody and Diaz can, you know, they can interchange positions quite a lot. You know, we've even seen it with Salah lately. Salah went central, and I think Diaz went to the right for a little bit in the other day. You know, and that can happen if you play that way. So, yeah, I like that three. I think that's our best three at the moment. Cody's in the form of his life. I think Cody's got like 8 goals in 14 matches now or something like that. He's flying. So, yeah, I feel like that's our best front three. Guys, give me Liverpool's best front three right now. Give me Liverpool's best front three in the chat. Everyone here, there's what? Almost 350 people here. I want everyone to give me your best front three in the chat. Give me the 3 names. What do you like best? Be it Angie with the Super. She said, we must not take the United game for granted. I agree. Absolutely agree. Yeah, look, United are dog shit at the moment, but we know what United are going to do. They're all going to sit back and defend against Liverpool. It is going to be more of a difficult game than it might be, than it should be, maybe. Yeah, big up, Dean. Now inside forwards, exactly. You know, when you play Diaz centrally, Salah then becomes an inside forward. Cody becomes an inside forward. If you play a main striker there, they're more wingers because they need to. Yeah, and we play better like that. Gakpo, Diaz, Salah. The man we missed out on is Isaac. Yes, that's technically good. The tactical insight is beautiful to see. Big up to me. Gakpo, Diaz, and Mo Easy. And number 7s have always been good at goal. Suarez was 2 years. Suarez was a beast. Cody, Diaz, Salah. Salah, Gakpo, Diaz. Gakpo, Diaz, Salah. Gakpo, Diaz, Salah. And importantly, Szoboszlai behind them. Oh, yes. Yes, I like it. Gakpo, Diaz, Salah. Gakpo, Diaz, Salah. Big up Jay. How do you know, mate? Has it been? Oh, right, on the Trent stuff. No, like the Trent stuff is my opinion. I might have put that in the title, but then in the description of below, I do make a point saying like it's just my opinion that Trent stays. Yeah, Jay, big up. You might have missed the beginning of the video when we spoke all about Trent, but yeah, it's my opinion, my friend. It's an opinion thing. Gakpo, Salah, Jota, Salah. Yeah, everyone's going the same, man. So yeah. It is our best front three right now. Scores plenty of goals, man. Far as Salah Dalglish. Diaz, Gakpo, Salah. Yeah, that's good as well. Diaz, Jota, and Salah. That's the thing with our team. See, look, plant-based digital there's got Diaz, Jota, and Salah. Again, that's a fantastic three. I think this is the reason Liverpool could win the Premier League title this year. Is because of our attacking depth. You could play Diaz, Jota, and Salah, and that will still score goals. You can play Diaz, Salah, and Gakpo, that will score goals. You could play Gakpo, Jota, and Salah. You could play Gakpo, Darwin, and Salah. You know, they'll all score goals and stuff like that. So that's the difference between us and I think every other team. Every other team right now is. Our forward line is devastating. Be up, Craig. Rush, Torres, and Suarez. Be up, Ty says, I still have PTSD from last season against United. Same, man. We're going to smash a shit out of them. Like, I do believe. Marne, Suarez, and Salah, you know, that would have been disgusting. Big up, Jay. I reckon he stays, mate. New sub here. Big up, Jay. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Much love to you, man. Much love to you. I believe he will as well. Foreign in Aspas and Gonzalez. That is like the worst front three. Y'all cool went. You know what? I can beat all that. I can give you the worst front three. I'd probably play Aspas on the wing and Vorin in centrally, though. Do I think Chiesa returns to Italy? I think there's a possibility. There might be a possibility this month that happens. And in case it depends on the opposition, Gakpo, Salah, Diaz, or Diaz, Nunez, Salah. Yeah, and that's, do you know what it is? That's the beautiful strength we've got, isn't it, this season over every other team, that we can mix up our threes. Damn right, for different oppositions. It's great call. Harrison says, big up to you, by the way, Jay. I've only been in a couple of your streams, but open to drop into more LFC fan with most sense, in my opinion. Oh, big up to you, man. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Look, with me, I'm not. Me as a football, I'm just a football fan. So I'm going to say things people don't agree with at times. I'm going to say things people agree with. I try and just keep things real as to me. You know, I'm not like, I haven't got great ball knowledge or anything like that. I just know my football club, you know, just know my football club. And, you know, sometimes I watch a game of football and, you know, I will say something that people don't agree with. But that's the whole thing of being a fan, ain't it? It's the whole thing of being a fan. But big up you, Harrison. I appreciate the comment, man. Appreciate it. Sunday, Lambert, and then Gog. Fuck, you know. Yeah, and then came up, I won the worst front three. I think he's worse. Hang on. No, the worst Liverpool front three might be Sean Dundee, Eric Meyer, and then Gog. Should we go with that one? Eric Meyer, Sean Dundee, and Mark Gonzalez. No, I'm going with that one. Mark Gonzalez, Sean Dundee, and Eric Meyer. Yeah, that's Liverpool's worst front three, man. Right. While Russell says this, there has been news while we were live, by the way. I was just checking Twitter quickly while we've been live. Apparently, there's some news coming out right now that Liverpool apparently may be going to attack the transfer market this month for Southampton's Tyler Dibbling. That is apparently a rumour that's going around right now. That's an apparent rumour that's going around right now that Liverpool might be looking at Dibbling from Southampton this month. Yeah, I was just looking at it right now. So big up to Russell naming him there because it just reminded me. Big up Harrison as well. Oh, big up Planet Bounce, man. Big up to you, my friend. You're a few years older than me, my man. Oh, Barros is all right. Barros is all right. Barros is all right. Yeah, so apparently that's the rumour going around. I see that earlier on, and yeah. Imagine if Shirky comes and gets played like David Silva. I'm not going to say that last bit, LNK, because I'm the whitest man in the world saying that, and it just looks, you know what I'm saying? It just don't sound right. But Dibbling would be a good player, man. He could be a pickup, as Carmino says. Could be a pickup, man. Yeah, Shirky's a gifted footballer. He's only 21. LNK hears me, man. Yeah. I've said it once on stream before, and I've sounded like a right div. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's my big up, Nelson. It's my opinion, my friend. So, on the description under the title, I do make sure I say this is my opinion on the Trent stuff. You know, so I'm not trying not to clickbait. So I do hate clickbait. So, in the description below it, I have personally put this is my opinion on Trent. I think Trent stays. I really do. I think Trent stays. The new top. Do you remember when everyone was after Cantwell from Norwich? Like Cantwell was seen as the next big thing. Do you remember that? Big up, my friend. Big up, my friend. I think Trent will stay as well. Yeah, I think Trent will stay. So, more transfer news. Martin Zubimendi. So, apparently, Zubimendi has now decided that he's all right leaving the mountains. You know, he's all right now. He's decided, you know what, I'm good. I'm going to get out of Sociedad. He's basically put out the bat signal now and hoping someone comes and gets him in January. The problem is, according to Liverpool sources, this is nothing, I don't know. This is according to Liverpool sources, guys. Who did I say? I said Real Sociedad, didn't I? Zubimendi wants to leave, but according to Liverpool sources, Liverpool are not interested in Zubimendi anymore. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Liverpool have got this thing about being told no, and they never go back for a player. Do you remember when we were trying to get that Andre guy who's gone to Fulham? Do you remember when we were trying to get that Andre guy who eventually went to Fulham? And he told us no, and we went, well, we ain't coming back for you, man. You can fuck off now. So apparently that's the case. So there's a lot of mixed shit online at the moment. There's some Liverpool sources saying that we won't go back in for him. There's some saying Liverpool could still be interested. Who fucking knows? Like, honestly, I don't know. I said it in the summer. Gillan Balagay. I think that's the one who said that. It is Gillan Balagay that said we're not interested. I think he's one. And it might be not Liverpool sources then, LNK. It might be because Gillan Balagay said it. Then Liverpool sources picked it up and put it out on social media. That might be the case. Yeah, it might be that then. I mean, he turned us down. Look, we literally went for Zubimendi and he turned us down. Liverpool probably thinking about once bitten, twice shy and all that sort of stuff, you know. We're not going back in for him because it. But sometimes I feel like this is the problem. In the summer, Liverpool told us we're going for Zubimendi because he marks everything we want as a player in this midfield. He's what Slot wants. He's an anchor man. He can build. He's got possession. He's techie, and we can grow. And he's at the right age and all this sort of stuff. Yeah. So we went for him. Then they said, like, obviously, then the transfer didn't happen. Yeah. And then all the stuff that came out of Liverpool after is that it was Zubimendi or nobody because Liverpool don't believe there's another player like Zubimendi out there at that level that can come to our football club and make a difference. So I'm like, cool, all right. Make sure you get Zubimendi in January. Because after that went downhill, I was like, make sure you go back in for Zubimendi in January. Don't fuck around. And now I'm hearing that Liverpool don't want Zubimendi. So who the fuck do they want in midfield? Like now I'm hearing stories about Dibbling from Southampton. Don't get me wrong, Dibbling from Southampton's a good footballer. I like him. He's technically a good sound player. But he's not Martin Zubimendi. But no one was looking at it. Like we were told in the summer, there's no one else like Zubimendi. Dibbling was about in the summer. So why don't you get him in the summer? What's all this PR bullshit all the time? You know, it don't make sense. Don't make sense to me. Martin Zubimendi, for me, I know some people in the chat don't rate Zubimendi. I rate the guy. I think Zubimendi is a wonderful, wonderful player. Yeah, that would just make our midfield even better, having him part of the squad. You know, Zubimendi, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, McAllister, Harvey Elliott, Endo, Curtis Jones. So it's the better of midfielders you get in the league. If Zubimendi goes to Man City, seriously, if he goes to Man City, I might lose my rag a little bit. I might lose my rag a little bit. I might do. I don't really go too. I don't lose my rag that much, but we have to, Rian. Big up, Rian. Where's Rian in the chat? My man, Rian. Yeah, we have to, man. If Zubimendi becomes available, we have to try and sign him. We do. I agree, Rian. I've been saying it since the summer. You know, go back in for him in January. You know, he will leave. There's no doubt about it. You know, look, we get on at Trent for not leaving Liverpool. And Trent's a boyhood fan. You know, it's hard for us to have a go in at Zubimendi that he didn't leave Liverpool because Zubimendi's a boy. He's at his boyhood club, you know. So we got to be careful here. But I just think Zubimendi's a wonderful player. I just think he's a wonderful player that if we got in, would just make us so much better. I love the guy. I think, yeah, like Edward says, Zubi's the guy, man. Or to Arsenal as Partey's replacement in the summer. I'll tell you what, Arsenal will be mad if they let Partey go right now. He's their best player. I don't think Zubimendi could do what Partey does, Edward. That's my problem. If they're looking at that, they might look at it and make Declan Rice the Partey player and Zubimendi the player out in front. That could happen, but no. So I think if Zubimendi's going to leave, Yeah, Scraps. Big up Scraps. I know you've said that before as well. And Valera's there as well. Zubi might be a bit lightweight for the midfield in the Prem. He may be, but the problem is we probably didn't think of that because we literally went for him in the summer. So that can't be the case because we literally went for him in the summer. So I don't know, I like Zubimendi. I really do. He's technically Partey is a weird case. Why is he? Yeah, we're not going to get into the Partey stuff. I don't care who comes in as long as it actually the player Slot wants. Yeah, and that's the whole point, isn't it? Exactly. As long as it fits what we're doing. The data says Zubi. Exactly. That's why we went for him, man. That's why we went for him. I don't see us linked with any midfielders, really. I don't see us linked with many midfielders apart from Zubimendi continuously. So I'm hoping Liverpool are not going to do that thing and go, look, he turned us down. I'm hoping Liverpool don't have that thing about him where they go, well, he turned us down. We're not going to go back in for him and look stupid and look desperate. We're not desperate. We're not that. But if he's willing to actually change his mind and come to Liverpool Football Club, and they get acknowledgement of that. Like if Richard Hughes speaks to him and goes, is he actually this time willing to come to us? And Zubimendi's agent goes, yeah, this time he's dead set. He wants to come to you in January. Make the play. Just do it. I mean, for 50 million quid, I believe is his release clause. There ain't a lot of better technical midfielders in the world that are as good as Zubimendi at 50 million quid. And he suits what Slot wants to do. He really does. And just there ain't many other midfielders out there I can see us signing this anytime soon. Yeah, Alan Varela. Is that it? Alan Varela. Varela. Yeah, I'm not great with names. Alan Varela. Yeah, that's the geezer at Porto. He's Zubimendi-like. Yeah, he's like a Zubimendi-like. But his buyout clause apparently is like... I think there was rumours that when Liverpool got turned down for him, they went to Porto and Porto wanted 90 million. That was the rumour. Obviously, we don't know if that's true, but that was the rumour at the time. A Salah contract greater than any January signing for me. Fair enough. Data model adjusted due to gravity, and the new data suggests we need Edison. I mean, look, Edison's not leaving Atlanta in January. You know what I mean? Big up my man over there. No, not Varela. Who was the other geezer at Porto then? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Alan K. Have a Google, my man. Have a go, because I'm not sure. Zubimendi just makes sense. We would have two quality midfielders able to rotate in that deeper position. Then, if we don't get Zubi now, we would still have to be looking after another rotation piece. The only other player, and this is mad, the only other player I think Liverpool... I don't know if you can recall him on loan because I think we got a loan fee for him, unless you paid a loan fee back. And that's Stefan Bajcetic, obviously. Now, Bajcetic is apparently doing well now since Pep Lijnders left Salzburg. Shock. He's literally the only player. Like, if he was at Liverpool right now, I think he'd be actually decent rotation for Gravenberch in that position. Very similar. I think he'd be decent rotation. I'm just like, in the summer, I'm sure he'd never play for Liverpool again. When Stefan went on loan, I thought, well, that's it. He's never playing for Liverpool again. I was very sure on it. I'm not sure now. You know, they might be looking at him thinking Stefan could come back. Yeah. Jane, what do you think of Omar Mamouche? See, the thing with Mamouche, yeah, Nico Gonzalez, big up LNK. Yes, I remember now. With Omar Mamouche, if you look at a lot of what Mamouche does, he gets a lot of goals in transition. He gets a lot of goals in transition. And obviously in Germany, a lot of teams, even lower level German teams, they play high lines. It's the way they play in Germany. So he gets a lot of goals. Liverpool score a lot of goals in transition still, but it's not the way Slot ideally wants to play. You know, Slot wants to play through the midfield. He wants to play with possession build-up, leading to chances and to goals. I don't know if that would suit Mamouche's play, but at this moment in time, we play a lot in transition. If Mamouche came in January, I believe he'd score goals because we play a lot in transition. So, yeah, it's a weird one. I think he's a good player. This is his real breakout year at 25? One to watch. I think he will go to the I think he will leave Frankfurt. Not in January, but maybe in the summer. I think Arsenal will look at him, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United have got interest in him. I think he might get a Premier League team, you know. I think he might get a Premier League team. Especially the way he plays in transition. He's quick, he's technical, he can bang goals. A lot of teams are looking for that sort of player that can hit teams in transition. So, yeah, he might get he'll get a lot of people after him, definitely. Big up my man, Sean. People will say if we don't get Zubimendi, go and get Belieber. Don't know ball. Yeah, they're both different profiles. Belieber's a totally different profile. It's a good play, though, Belieber, but you ain't getting him in January, man. There's not a lot you can buy in January. Look, let's be fair here. Is there going to be a lot of business in January with any club? Not sure, you know. Wouldn't you say that a big part of Slot's possession style with central is creation transitional movements by baiting the press? Yes, but he likes to play through it a little bit more with more, you know how we played under Slot in that kind of transition when everything's up and down and you bypass the midfield. You know, if you look at some of our goals this season, you know, we have gone in that sort of counter attack from their corners of goals sort of scenario. I think Slot wants more patient build up, pushing high up the pitch. He wants our possession to be all in their half, don't he? That's why we still play a high line, pushing right up, using the forward wide players. That's why both our fullbacks don't go forward. One stays and can make a free, one goes forward, don't they? And tries to keep that possession in midfield while he plays that double pivot. So, yeah, the transition part in wide areas is correct. But like you're saying, our transition don't really go through central areas, which is why people like Jota or Darwin, whoever plays in that 9 area, doesn't get the amount of chances that the wide areas get. So, yeah, it all depends where you want to play Mamouche as well. If you go play Mamouche through the striker area, I think he would be better for Liverpool playing off the wide area when we use that transition in wide areas than he would be through the middle. But yeah, it's a good shout. Big up people subscribing. Much love to everyone subscribing to the channel. Jamie thoughts on Dibley. I think he would be a smart summer signing. Yes, he would be. Yeah, he's got. I ain't gonna lie. He has got Liverpool written all over him, man. He has got Liverpool written all over him. We raid Southampton before. We've obviously got good relations there. Yeah, I think he's one of them technical footballers. We know Slot likes technical ballers. He likes people that can get their foot on the ball and play through a press, can take a player on, can keep possession, plays with his head up, always on the swivel, can pop it around, you know, has good vision. And that's Diblin. So he would suit like that sort of player would suit what Slot wants to do more than if Klopp was originally in charge, if that makes sense. So yeah, definitely. I think it's I think it's one definitely to look at. It's one definitely that I wouldn't be surprised that he must hit all the data. Dibley must hit every single bit of data we got, man. He must be hitting it all. Guys, big up to everyone. We've got over 300 likes, guys. I appreciate the love, really do. Over 300 likes. Right, I'm going to end the poll. Right, the poll has ended. And the winner of the poll, as you'll see there, the 663 of you voted on the poll. Does Trent stay? 50% have said yes. It's 50-50. Wow, big up. 50-50 on the chat. You guys are not too sure. Zian, not a big fan of Diblin. I think he's good, man. I think he's yeah. I'm with Rian there. I agree with Rian. I agree. I think he's a good player. I think he's one of them footballers that Slot will like. No, was it 50 wins? Big up 50% won. Big up LNK. There you go. I want to recount. recounts in. He is a kid, but you can see the technical ability. I'm not going to overrate him. I think he's a decent footballer, but you can see the ability of the kid. So I think Liverpool will be looking at him thinking he's a young guy who's looks like he's got great talent. Can we mould that into something even better? Maybe that's what they're looking at. Maybe that's what they're looking at. Say not for today, for tomorrow. And that's what Liverpool go search for, ain't it? That's what we do. We don't buy ready-made stars. You know, that's what Liverpool are about under our ownership. You know, people like it, some people don't like it. We're not really about that ready-made star. You know, Zubimendi would have been almost one of the first ready-made stars we've bought in quite a while, probably since Thiago. We usually buy that player who's just underneath it, that we can build up and make world-class, like your Manes, like your Bobby Firminos, like your Salahs, like your Virgils and your Alissons of this world, and, you know, give them a platform to build them up to that world-class status. I'm not saying Dibling's going to get there, by the way, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, he can play in them wide areas as well, which is very true. Yeah, you can say Alisson and Virgil. I don't know about the thing with Alisson. I don't know about you guys. I didn't know a lot about Alisson Becker before we played Roma. And when we played Roma and banged 5 past them at Anfield and scored 3 past them at in Rome, I was like, is this goalkeeper I went big on him at the time. Obviously, he's best in the world now. Virgil, you can have the argument that Virgil was arguably the best defender in the league at Southampton. You can make that assumption, definitely. But Thiago, Thiago. I'm with you. But guys, look, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me today. I appreciate it. Thank you very much to, LNK. I didn't know much about him. You know, as I say, I don't watch. I love to watch football, but I never got time to watch everything. So, yeah, I really only knew more about Alisson when we signed him, to be fair. But guys, I've had a great time with you guys today. I've had a blast. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow. I've got a show tomorrow doing the Man United game. But before you go, guys, I need you to do something for me. And this is important, yeah? If you could do this for me, please. Tonight at 11 p.m, if you want to see a little bit more about me, tonight at 11 p.m, I'm on my mate's show. I'm going to go full screen here. I'm on my mate's show. If you could please go to the Football Talk podcast. Right there on your screen right now. Football Talk podcast at 11 p.m. tonight. I'm with Ozzy live tonight at 11 p.m. talking about Liverpool, Man United. That's his channel there. Unfortunately, I can't, for some reason, I can't redirect over. Ozzy might have his redirects off. But the Football Talk podcast, you see it there on the screen. If you could please go to that, I really appreciate it. I'm going to put the link in the chat. He's another Liverpool fan, guys. He's a Liverpool fan. He's got his own channel. I love helping people out as well. So please, if you could, hit that link and go over and subscribe to his channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when he's live tonight at 11 p.m. It's 11 p.m, my friend. 11 p.m. Yeah, go and sub to him, guys. Go and sub to him as well. I love helping out all Liverpool channels. I'm not a big channel. I've only got like 6,500 subscribers. I'm not this massive channel, but I love helping out other people. So, you know, go and help him out. Go and subscribe. Another Liverpool. He's a Liverpool YouTuber. Does everything Liverpool. And me and him tonight on his channel at 11 p.m. tonight, I'm going to be talking about Liverpool, Man United. So please go over there, subscribe to his channel, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you over there at 11 p.m. tonight, guys. And we'll have a bit of fun, yeah? Big up, yeah. Ozzy, yeah. Big up, Ozzy, for my homie. Yeah, go and subscribe to my man, Ozzy, man. So 11 p.m. Big up to the people subbing as well. Appreciate it. Go and check him out, yeah? And I'll see you over there at 11 p.m. Mate, please be over there. Let's make it one of his biggest videos that he's done, yeah? Let's make it his biggest video number-wise. So make sure you all go over there at 11 p.m. today. Appreciate the love, guys. See you at 11 p.m. on Aussie's channel.